Speed networking at conferences is a great way to get your meeting participants to engage and to start new conversations with each other. If I was going to be fully honest, I would need to tell you that I have not always been a fan of these facilitated speed dating style sessions. Too many of them that I witnessed, they were hokey, and some of the leaders of these programs, they weren't prepared to make them run smoothly. My name is Thom Singer, and for over 10 years, I have worked as a keynote speaker and a master of ceremonies at large conferences for companies and associations. I became known as the conference catalyst for my programs that encouraged people to network better and maximize the event. For most of that time, I avoided speed networking sessions. But recently, I changed my mind, and I now think that a program like this can be key to getting your audience to engage and have better conversations throughout the event. So what changed my mind? I worked with one association who put a lot of attention into making sure that their speed networking session was important. It wasn't some sideline silly thing they added to the agenda, but something that they promoted to everyone as a major part of their 3-day conference. If you treat networking like a second-tier priority, you're going to have second-tier results. So here are 5 tips to make sure that if you add speed networking to your agenda, that you're going to have a success. Number 1, get a professional facilitator. Do not expect that the event will run itself or send some junior-level staff member to do it. One great idea, ask your keynote speaker to stay after their session and facilitate the speed networking. Now, in this case, you got to make sure that their topic and their personal energy are in line. However, you never should have a low-energy keynote speaker to begin with. No matter who runs the session, make sure that they take a few minutes up front to explain all the details and show everybody why this session is going to have a positive impact on their conference experience. You never should send anyone into any session who isn't prepared to lead that session properly. Number 2, plan for the setup. One of the biggest problems with organizing a speed networking session is the room setup, as you really don't always know how many people are going to show up. Ask people to RSVP in advance, but also make sure that your meeting facility has provided you with extra tables and chairs so that you can make little adjustments on the fly as you're getting ready to start that session and see how many people have shown up. Number 3, tell people in advance to bring business cards. Too often these days, people aren't even utilizing business cards at networking events. Some just assume that people are going to remember all their details or magically find them on social media. But if you're going to meet 20 people in a short amount of time, you're going to be lucky if 1 or 2 remember you or you remember them. So make sure they understand business cards matter. Number 4, provide some sample questions to people so that they get an idea of what they can ask and what they should say during this short amount of time. But also, during the opening and the close, let people know that the real power of speed networking happens in the follow-up that they will have in the hallways and after they get home from the event. And finally, number 5, keep it relaxed. A speed networking session at your event should be fun. Make sure that whoever is facilitating that event has that right energy and the personality to keep it moving and not be so strict that they suck the fun out of the room. If you were thinking about upping the networking game at your conference, let's talk. I would love to help you create a culture for better connecting. Speed networking is just one of the experiences that you can add to your agenda that will get people talking to each other and make the networking a huge part of the success of your event.